It's so wonderful to see such a big crowd here celebrating with us. My name is Amara, and I'm the director of the center here. And I know most folks are interested in seeing the building. We have a couple people who are very important to this project and would like to share some words with you today. So I'll be sort of the MC, and after that we'll do some ribbon cutting, and would love to tour anybody who'd like all around the building. So we'll start off here with some representatives from the towns that we serve. Our mayor of Carnation, Jim Berger, and Alan Minner, who's the president of the Falls City Community Association, are here to open our ceremony tonight.
I'm Jim Berger, and I'm mayor of Carnation. One of the great things about being in Carnation is the fact that we have the senior center here. One of the many great things. It's a great addition to the town. This organization that does so much with such a lean staff and an army of volunteers is really important to this valley and does so many things to serve the valley. Every day they're providing a gathering place and community center in here. They've got adult day health services, active healthy options for seniors, low-cost meals every day, low-cost transportation services, and low-cost health services for seniors. Lots of healthy options for seniors, and it's just a great place. I live really close here, so I can tell you how vibrant this center is. It's always busy, always active. There's always a crowd here. They've got a great steak night, and I can tell you, you get here early if you want to get a seat. It is busy. Don't park in my spot. No. It's all public parking. But all in all, it's a very great addition to the valley, serving from Falls City through Carnation up to Duval, all the surrounding areas, providing transportation for people that otherwise would be stuck in their home somewhere. Just so many different things that they do. So most of you are plugged into it and already know what's going on in here. But if you're not, give them a call, find out what they can do, because they're doing an awful lot in the community. And we really appreciate having them here, and really love the fact that they've been able to improve this building to such an extent that pretty much nails down the fact that they're going to be here for a long time, because it's a facility that'll work for them for many years, and we're really happy about that. Yes. Love to have them here.
So I'm Alan Minner from the Falls City Community Association, and we are the unique city in the valley that isn't a city at all. So we rely on King County, so it's really nice to have this organization here so that the people from Falls City can participate in it, and we don't have to recreate something like this on our own. And it's really nice to see how this program's expanded, and the space is wonderful. It was a little hard to really picture it all before it was done, but boy, it's a delightful space, and you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. Thank you.
So the entire remodel, some of you may not know this, was funded by Community Block Development Grant, which is a housing and urban development federal funds. And we have with us to share a few words about that Jack Peters, who's the Housing and Urban Development Region 10 Director.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be here. It's an honor to be here. I often welcome events or go to similar events, and it's somewhat, we would say, welcome to the Emerald City, if it happens to be in Seattle. And I'm glad to be in the Emerald Valley, as I would see it here. And if I can come over sometime for one of those steaks, why not? But really, the Community Development Block Grant is kind of the flagship program of U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. So on behalf of our Secretary, Sean Donovan, He's aware of this situation, the ceremony, the accomplishments. Our regional administrator, Mary McBride, as well. We really congratulate you on this. We're glad our role in this is kind of behind the scenes. We do provide the money, but we really understand all the help in terms of project management, service delivery, cooperation, collaboration that goes on here locally. And I really want to thank the King County folks that we work with, the staff, the leadership, the management at King County that helps deliver this from us, through them, to you. So again, we really appreciate this opportunity to say hello to you, to be here. Congratulations, and best luck moving forward, because we consider this, in our terms, a community facility, which serves the senior community, but really the whole community of the area that was mentioned. So thank you.
So those federal dollars come down and are given to the county, which gathers all the cities who want to be a part of it together. And the county, King County, disperses those funds to organizations who have made applications. So representing the county tonight is Cheryl Markham, who is the King County Housing and Community Development Program Manager.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here and to see this wonderful space, which I've heard so much about through my staff, who really does the day-to-day work with a number of the folks on your board, the building committee, and it's really one of the greatest joys that I have is in my job is to be able to come out and see these projects once they're done and see the community enjoying it. So thank you for the opportunity. I do want to thank you as well on behalf of our King County Executive, Dow Constantine, and our Department Director, Jackie McLean. And give a special thank to the board chair, your board chair, Susan Miller, and the city manager, Ken Carter. And I do want to talk for a brief minute about CDBG, the Community Development Block Grant Program. This really is a community effort, a partnership between King County and the cities in the county, and nonprofit organizations, and development professionals, and the private sector. It's a wonderful program, and in this case, we were able to contribute about $796,000 in community development block grant funds. Yeah, so it's really significant. And it's so important that we let our federal representatives know how important it is, and we will be sharing stories like the story of this community center with our federal representatives in order to try to keep community development block grants strong. I want to tell you just a little bit about some of the sustainable features in this project. And the renovation included the use of sustainable building materials, the preservation and maintenance of natural site amenities, sound construction management practices, and design features for maximum social benefit of the people who are going to use the space. Over the course of the work, 45 jobs were created and or preserved, and many of those were local jobs filled by local businesses working in the area. And in fact, I just met Jesse earlier, and we were talking about that. So this is another important thing about the program, is that we are creating and retaining jobs for projects in our communities. So I think I just want to close by saying how important this community resource is, and how wonderful it is to see you all enjoying it. And I've read about how many volunteers you have. It's so impressive. And I recently actually have my own story with my parents, are aging, and we're really trying to help get them connected with programs like this, where they really have a vital space to connect with other people and have healthy lives and involvement in the community. So thank you again.
And Representative Goodman was kind enough to visit us and celebrate with us, and he'd like to share a few words with you.
Thank you, Laura. afternoon, good evening. I'm State Representative Roger Goodman from the 45th District, and it's somewhat wistful for me right now because Carnation will be in the 45th District for only the next 6 months. The lines of the legislative districts were redrawn, and so I'm not going to be marching in the parade, and I won't be, well, I'm going to come back anyway. I'm going to be get my Christmas tree and my pumpkins, and I'll be eating at Pete's Grill, and so I can't stay away from Carnation. But we want to thank U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and thank King County for the work that they did. When I go out in the neighborhoods and I talk to people in the rural areas, I hear usually a lot of grumbling about King County not letting them do what they want with their land. But this time, there's a lot of congratulations and a lot of thanks for what King County has done. Last time I was in this building, it looked like a barn. And there were about 11 people here at the meeting. And so what a change here. This is a state-of-the-art facility with a lot of programming space. And I think of the term social capital. Social capital is when people engage with one another and build a sense of trust and reciprocity. It's actually good for your health to be able to get to know people and trust them in the community. It's important for the health of the community in general. And as I look out here, I see a lot of smiling faces and a lot of healthy people, people who are wise and engaged and paying attention. And so I want to thank you for your participation in the community as well. So finally, I think that we all owe a rousing thanks to Amara Oden, who really has taken this subject. I began my service in the state legislature before Amara took over, and after she did, boy, this place is really supercharged. And so you're lucky to have her leadership. So let's hear from her finally. Thank you.
Well, thanks is always nice, but this project came together with a lot of people involved. So I just like the following people. There are so many more people who helped than this, but the following people, if they could just step forward so other folks can see them, and I'll ask them all to step forward and then we'll clap. So Dave Mecklenburg is our King County partner, and he's over here. Dave has been involved in this project since its very beginnings, and he has been a true partner. We're very lucky that he has gotten involved with us. Our architects, Ben Pumprot here, designed this lovely roof and the rest of it, and we have him to thank for the great design. Rich Murakami is one of the architect partners of the Arai Jackson Ellison Murakami, the firm that took the project, and he has been great behind the scenes person managing it. And Guy Thompson has been the project manager and architect with the project, so he came out every week for our marathon project meetings and managed all of the details. Kathy Wheeler is the was board president and has also been involved in this project throughout. Kathy, just give a wave so people can spot you in the crowd. And this project wouldn't have happened without her. She basically devoted her life to seeing this through, and she and I were like this. And Ray Burren has also been instrumental in this project throughout, and especially was key at a couple junctures that could have gone either way. Ray has been a huge help. So thanks to all of you for everything that you've done. This place really exists because of the community support. This place runs, as Jim said, on a very lean staff, and this place was built by the community. The original remodel was done by some of the seniors that are in this room themselves, and the community continues to support us financially and through hours and hours of passion and labor, and we're deeply grateful to all of you for everything you do to make this place exist for the seniors of the future generations. So thank you very much. There are signs all around kind of indicating what the spaces are for. They're great snacks. Enjoy yourself, and thanks all for coming and celebrating with us.